What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Mike's Tool Shed. This episode is my everyday carry as a commercial electrician. These are the things that I set next to my cell phone and wallet and keys that I grab every day before heading out to work. And honestly, if I'm missing any one of these things, I kind of lose my mind a little bit. It really bugs the shit out of me. So let's get into it. First things first, a knife. This is an everyday carry no matter what. It's some sort of blade is on me pretty much at all times, and everybody kind of knows me as the guy who always has a knife, which they think is kind of weird, and I think it's weird that everybody doesn't carry a knife every day. For opening boxes, cutting a cake, self-defense, like why would you not have a knife on you at all times? My work knife is generally this Milwaukee Fastback. So you got this little lock button. It locks it open and closed. So you just press it, give it a little flick, and it comes right out. One-handed operation, and you're ready to go to town with it. So, whoa. I've been buying these since they came out. I like the pocket clip on them a lot. It's really easy to find the edge of your pocket. It slips right in. It's like made of kind of a spring steel, so I've never had a problem with wearing one of these out. My only gripe with this design is that when you're stripping wire, you want to grab the blade, you want to grab the knife like this, and that is the blade release button. Also, I love these Lennox gold blades they sell at Home Depot. If you know of a better razor blade than these, let me know in the comments, because I've been using these for years now, and I have zero complaints. They stay sharp, they don't snap. But if it's not this at work, I have some sort of pocket knife on me at all times. In fact, I've had to throw away a couple pocket knives trying to, like, walking up to, like, a metal detector. In this day and age, there's metal detectors everywhere, and I'm like, oh, shit. So, I generally don't buy too expensive of a pocket knife, but it's always good to have a knife on you at all times. Like I said, amongst my friends, I am known as the guy who always has a knife on me. So, but at work, that Milwaukee one is doing it pretty good for me. I really like those. Number two is another Milwaukee product. This little new little pen flashlight that they came out with not too long ago. No complaints at all. If it's not this flashlight, I have a couple others that I carry on me a lot, but most of the time it's this one. It's a little dead right now, but I need to put some batteries in it. But it's this Milwaukee TrueView LED, and it's got kind of a more natural light to it, natural hue, I guess you'd say. It doesn't look as like insanely unnatural as some LEDs, like just super bright white light that your eyes aren't used to seeing it. It doesn't light things accordingly or effectively, and this has got a really natural light to it. I do like the light output on this. Good pocket clip, real slim design with the two AAA batteries that it takes, and one of my favorite features of this one is this whole end piece is rubberized, and on the packaging it suggests that is rubberized to put in your mouth. They know you're going to do it anyway, so they give you a nice little soft thing to bite onto in the end there. So again, it's slim, you slip it into your pocket, you barely know it's there. That's another important factor in the stuff that I carry all the time. This is the most comfortable flashlight I have to carry. And it's not going to light up a whole room while you're working all day, but you just need to spotlight something real quick. What is that? What's the number on that? This thing kicks ass. Like one of my favorite flashlights that I've ever had. Also, let's see here. Let's go to the next one here. Right here, we got some German Cobra pliers. Look how tiny those guys are. These are the 5-inch models. I really like a lot of the German tools that I have. These are by far my favorite. If you had to buy one German pair of pliers, this is it. I think they're 5 or 5.5 inches. These actually fit in my change pocket. I don't know if I can. No, I can't really get my change. Oh, here. Let's get right here. Look at that. Boom, right there. I don't even know that they're there until I go to throw them in the washing machine and then the dryer, and then I'm like, oh shit. My Cobras are in the dryer right now. So these have been washed many times. But the design of these pliers is so great because for as tiny as they are, you get, let's say you could grip something. That would be pushing it right there. And what do we got? Look at that. an inch and 29/64, or about an inch and a half. You can grab something about an inch and a half, lock nuts, connectors. You'd be surprised how much you can get done with these. And these Cobras have really awesome jaws. Like the forging and the way that these jaws are finished, they're really grippy. So you don't need to like really hurt the shit out of your hand trying to grab onto something. These do all the work for you. So you can accomplish a lot with these little tiny pliers. And since I've had them, I carry them every day, and they go right in my change pocket. Don't even know they're there. That's another key aspect to carrying them every day. Also is this little guy right here. There we go. Snap on. Ooh, sorry, but my fans are filthy. 9000 MIA, made in the USA. Little pocket screwdriver from Snap-on. I got this on a whim, ordering some stuff online, and I'm not disappointed. Not worth the freaking $15. This is a piece of plastic with a magnet in the end, with a double-ended bit in it. You got a pretty standard flat head here, flat blade, whatever, and a number 2 Phillips, and it holds it in there magnetically. And again, you barely know that this is in your pocket, especially, you know, you can throw it in your shirt pocket. Sometimes this goes in my change pocket if I don't have these in my change pocket. And it's awesome. Somebody will say, hey man, come over here and look at this thing for me. And we'll walk all the way over there. And lo and behold, you need a freaking screwdriver to open it up. And the guy who wanted me to look at it doesn't have a screwdriver on him. That's what this comes for. So I get to pull this out, be the hero, open the thing, and then yell at the person for not having a freaking screwdriver. Now, I don't really yell at people, but you know, it does come in handy. I have screwdrivers on or around me all the time on jobs, but just still every once in a while you don't have one on you. And this is so tiny that it, let's see here. I got a stubby somewhere. Here we go. There, a little Klein stubby. It's barely bigger than the Klein stubby. So this is kind of gives you some stubby functionality, but you can open up whatever if it's got a standard Phillips or flathead fastener on it. So again, I would go days and days without using this, but that time that I do need it, I'm glad that it's in my pocket. So I've gotten in the habit of keeping all these things. So the last thing is something that I obviously don't use all the time. And that is one of these, a non-contact voltage tester. This Fluke here, Volt Alert 1 AC-A is my favorite of all time. Good button, good electronic button on it. Doesn't have any kind of mechanical switch. I have not had any luck with these that have mechanical switches. And this is inconspicuously mounted there, so you don't accidentally turn it on a lot, like the ones that are up here around the top. And it's kind of recessed a little bit, so you don't hit it by accident. But as far as accuracy, I do believe that this is the most accurate one. From my experience, it doesn't give you as many weird readings as some of the other ones do. And I think if it's low on battery, it just won't turn on. A lot of the other ones, if they're low on battery, they'll give you weird readings. But this isn't the end-all, be-all. I still don't trust my life to one of these, but they do serve a purpose, and they do come in really handy. Obviously, if I'm on a job that I'm digging and I'm, you know, setting the transformer pad for the utility company and the building doesn't even have power in it yet, I don't have this on me. So this isn't quite an everyday thing, but most of the jobs I go to already have power installed. They're tenant fit-outs where one company moved out and another one's moving in and they want to change stuff. So when you got, you know, wires hanging everywhere and you're not 100% sure whether something's on or not, and I know the safety Nazis are going to get on me about, oh, well, you should have a lockout tagout set for everything. Well, you know, in the real world, that doesn't happen. You don't have 20 fucking lockout tagout sets to lock out all of the 20 amp breakers. You know, sometimes you come across a wire that's hot that really shouldn't be, and that's where this comes in handy. You know, if this is beeping on a wire, I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to figure out why it's on if it shouldn't be. Or if you're, you know, down the hall from somebody near the panel and you stick this in a disconnect and they're flipping through breakers because something wasn't labeled correctly. And, you know, this will start beeping. You can hear the clicks of the breaker down the hall. When this goes off, you know that's the right one. And I trust this one more so than any of the other ones. But I really like this Fluke one. So don't always carry that, but if there is live service in the space that I'm working in, I do pretty much have that on me at all times. It's probably the biggest and most cumbersome thing of the whole group. I like everything mini. I like everything small, so it makes it not that big of a deal to carry. But I'm pretty damn powerful if I have these 5 tools on me at work. There's not a whole lot that I can't do. I really could. I could probably. I don't know if I could strip. Yeah, I could probably, if I really had to, I could probably almost wire an entire, let's say condo, something small. But you know, if I was on a desert island and I had to wire a condo, then I'm ready to go. So that's it. That's the stuff I carry. That's the stuff I carry every single day, and then that sometimes. But like I said, I'm lost if I forget one of these things. So that's it. Back to tool videos. Back to the regular grind of the videos. So that's it. Thanks for watching.